I told you about my encounter with David Rockefeller, did I not?
You did not tell me about that. No.
I was working in Bahrain in the American Embassy. I was the economic officer. And I was a longtime subscriber to this wonderful magazine called Art News Magazine. And I read this article about David Rockefeller being given this major art world award for the work that he's done over the course of 75 years or whatever it was for art in New York. And then we get a cable from the State Department saying that David Rockefeller is coming to Bahrain because he's being given an award by the Bahraini American Bankers Association. And the ambassador comes into my office, David Ransom. Wonderful, wonderful ambassador. Lovely human being. One of the best bosses I ever had. And he said, hey, we got a cable from State saying that David Rockefeller's coming out to Bahrain. He's going to collect this award from the Bankers Association. I said, the Bankers Association? And he said, yeah, I want you to be his control officer. I said, I'd love to be his control officer. What that means is you arrange the car, you arrange the hotel, you make sure he gets from point A to point B, and just make sure there are no problems. If he wants to go shopping, you take him shopping, you do anything he wants. I welcomed it. Well, as soon as the Bahrainis heard that David Rockefeller was coming, His Highness the Emir announces, we're going to do a state dinner, right? So the entire cabinet, the entire royal family, the entire diplomatic corps, all the ambassadors, all the accredited diplomats, this is a major event, like the biggest social event of the year. It's at his main palace. There are like 500 people there. So I go, and I was saving my See, I thought I was very clever. I was just a
stupid kid.
So I saved my congratulations for his award for the receiving line. So I say to the Emir, it's such a pleasure to see you, Your Highness. And I said to the Prime Minister, we didn't like each other very much. Like, hello.
Hello.
Hello. He would always say, hello, Kiriakou. Yeah. And then he would kind of stare at me.
You're like the spy version of a Veep episode. I don't know if anyone ever told you that.
And then comes David Rockefeller, and I said, Mr. Rockefeller, I want to congratulate you on your, whatever it was called, award. Oh, he lights up. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of that award, the Guggenheim and the Met. And then I, go. And then the next night, he collects his award from the Bankers Association, and he leaves. So we had a 9 o'clock meeting in the embassy every day. It was, the ambassador, the deputy chief of mission, and the heads of all the departments. So I'm in there in the morning meeting, and the ambassador says, so the Rockefeller visit went very well. And I said, because I'm an idiot, I said, why would a guy who's almost 100 years old fly halfway around the world
to collect a little trophy
from some bankers that he's never met before? And the ambassador goes like this. He goes, John, you're supposed to be the smart one, he says. I said, what? What am I missing? He's like, he didn't come for the Bankers Award. That was his cover stop. And I said, so what was he doing here? He said, David Rockefeller is the secret back channel to Saddam Hussein. He came here to make it look like he had business in the Middle East. We put him on a military transport this morning and sent him to Baghdad to tell Saddam Hussein to cut it out or you're going to get a bomb up your ass. And then he flew back from Baghdad. And I was like, man, I have a lot to learn.
That didn't impact your worldview a little bit?
Oh, yeah, it sure did. Like, things are not what they seem.
Might be an inappropriate thing to say these days, but that's like a Jay-Z line.
Yeah.
We got Rockefeller out there with Saddam.